All right, I'm gonna do Scorpio. I'm getting so many things that out of these cards. I tried to lay them out before in Gemini. I have them already there, but it's in, these are love cards. I'm realizing that. It say let silence do the talking, learn the rules and then break them. I don't know what that means because I wouldn't advise that to Scorpio. Embrace the circle of life. Find your purpose. So I think that it's telling you to steer away from breaking the rules. I know that's what it's saying. Yeah. Because people are supposed to be self-sufficient. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You got to stay focused on finding your purpose, whatever that is. I wouldn't say, I'm not saying balls to the wall, but oh my goodness, this is so funny. It's like a pet peeve, but it says preserve with grace. And it says at the bottom, it says holding it together while someone clips their toenails on the bus. Gaman. Gammon. I don't know what that means, but oh, it's the whatever's on this card. Okay, so let me read it. It says strength lies in self-restraint. That's very, very important. So it's God mind. That's what's on the card. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what this means in a minute. It says strength lies in self-restraint. It's the quiet endurance of discomfort or hardship carried with the dignity and without complaint, like a candle flickering in a storm, bending but never breaking. So a lot of things is annoying, and I get it. We all know that. So let's move on because I like to get straight to the point. It's time to celebrate your flaws. Okay, so let's find out. It was a couple things that I said. The first thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna get it out these cards, but I want to know about Scorpio moving away from breaking the rules. They need to move away because it's something about somebody catching wind of something. Something is in process. You need to shift your focus because you're not going to see that something is new. If you don't shift your focus or change a perspective or something like that, you're not going to see that something is new. You're going to miss it almost. Like you won't be able to, I don't want to say miss it, but it's like you're not going to be able to pick up on it. It's almost like you sitting in a voided space. You can't tell what time it is or where you are. So why should Scorpio move away from breaking the rules? Because they need to find that. It says find your own direction. Your friends are hiking at sunrise. You're hiking to the fridge at noon. That's totally fine. So this could be solitude. And it has to do with something about a Kundalini rise. So regardless of how you feel about this situation, the reason the I'm gonna say your incentive of not breaking the rules. Let's say Scorpio rules secrets, right? Scorpio has to be in the know. Okay, they have to be in the know because if they pick up on something, they gotta that curiosity will eat them alive if they don't have the self discipline to not investigate just because they picking up on something. Whatever this direction is, if you don't discipline yourself in what I just now said, it's going to be issues with your awakening. Okay. And it's going to, the issues will come from burnout. It's going to be severe burnout. If this is a major awakening, whatever this path that's going to lead you on, it's going to cause you to be more efficient in your energy. So that's why they bringing it up in these cards. And then it says, take time to reflect. Bought a self-help book, but you used it to level the couch. Growth. Let me see what's on the bottom. Accept what cannot be changed. So this is about, this card right here talks about people being self-sufficient. So I don't understand what the issue is because I wouldn't think that Scorpio would, it's like Let bygones be bygones. I had to look up this in Gemini, and I was gonna mention Gemini again, but I'm gonna read it again because now it's giving me a different definition. Whereas though for Gemini, it was about people being self-sufficient. Okay, and they were also weathering a storm. This right here is saying, hold on, because I gotta bring it back. Okay, so at the bottom it says Wi-Fi is down. Guess you're reading the shampoo bottle again. It's talking about boredom, that boredom and curiosity. It's talking about that again, but I forgot the term because it's not giving me the same definition as Gemini, where people need to be self-sufficient. You learning some type of discernment when it comes to something trying to pull you to investigate. You can't investigate everything until you learn self-discipline to be able to, because this could be potentially, I'm saying dangerous, but it's not dangerous in a micro mind sense. It's dangerous as far as efficiency. Like it could affect your health. You know, because if you have an awakening or a kundalini clear out, it's going to instantly purge and push everything away from you. But if something is pulling on your energy, whether it's pulling you into the past or whether it's pulling as a distraction from whatever this is, without discernment, you won't know where you are. It's like being trapped in an illusion, basically. It's like somebody wants you to find out what's wrong with them. Find out yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on over here? I have to figure this out. I'm going to do what I'm telling y'all not to do so y'all don't have to do it. Okay, so somebody is bitter. They did some type of fire magic to affect your confidence. I'm going to read it exactly like it's coming out in these cards. This could have happened in spring. I know March has been popping a lot. I don't know what somebody said. They said this is a guarantee. Somebody said something like they said something. I don't know if they said it with authority because well the authority is somebody kind of banked on their own energy. They was like, I can do this or I do that. This is what I do. This like it's coming off like that. And now they upset. So whoever this is, it's like giving me speaking. It's like, hey, get out of here. Um, this person can't like they can't stand their own ground. Like this person is a coward. There we go. This person is a coward. There's a lot of distractions, fighting and stuff like that going on. Like, okay. I'm gonna shuffle again because it's telling me, yeah, somebody just don't know how to let go of something. It could be they don't want to let go out of fear. I don't know, because somebody's speaking into the ethers. Like this could be something. Like I said, I did pick up magic. I don't know. Somebody trying to will something into existence. I don't know what that is. Because I mean, I advise against all of that stuff. But hey, people gotta learn their lesson. Okay, so somebody wanted to keep somebody in solitude or said they can do something to keep somebody in solitude, change their direction, change their fate, get somebody to love somebody, love spell, or I don't know what this is because it could be a love spell, but whatever it is trash. Come on now. So that's why I'm going back and investigating whatever this is. It's like somebody wants some hope to be back there. They want you to think of all the good times and listen. Trash. What is this? The person is bitter. Shall I shuffle again? The person is bitter. Okay, whatever fire magic they doing, fire magic, blood magic, love spells, woman, female, female and female, male and male, brother and sister, mother and son, it's not working. Somebody wants to be held in high regard. They want to hold a position, but it's in thought. It's in the ethers. Again, Okay, they need to be connected to this awakening. That's why I was touching both of these cards, because they want to be connected to some path that you're on. But this is a personal path. Like I said, it's going to get rid of everything. You're about to go through an ascension where things are going to be purged. Okay, and I would suggest that this be done in a as cozy as possible, as cozy and comfortable and nourishing as you possibly can in your situation. It says centering and stabilizing. They know that you're going to be stabilized. You're going to have a stable future. Whatever this is, something is being drained out of you, so you won't have emotions that you did something wrong. You have a lot of grief around and letting people go and leaving them behind. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to see it, but there's nothing you can do about that. Because something is coming up. Something is about to be revealed. Something that somebody feared is about to be revealed. So somebody's being left behind. Regardless of what somebody said, somebody is no longer taking somebody's advice, because whatever this advice was, like a fear almost. It was fear based, or it was somebody kept speaking against somebody, going after what they wanted, and that's done. So yeah, it's done. Somebody is upset. It's a new start here. Okay. It's a complete breakaway. So it's no need for you. I don't care what you think in the past. Just leave that the trash. Just straight up trash. What's on the bottom? Somebody thought this was funny. I don't think they're gonna think it's funny after this person roll out. Because I mean, we already seeing anger, but somebody don't think it's funny now. Yeah, they in fear. Now the reason that this person is in fear, that was misguiding a person, is because they actually don't have a sense of direction. Let me pause it real quick, y'all. Sorry, I had to check that food. Okay, so let's go into this. Look like these are love cards. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, somebody likes to play games. So this person is actually known. If you think about, they telling me, think about the past. Somebody is known for misguiding people. And that is very, very bad. That is very, very bad. If you are an advisor, if you're ordained by God, you're not going to do that. So that's, take those people off the table. But anybody that does it for fun and games, they say, oh, we're going to get married. Oh, we're going to move into a house. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. If it's a person that's known to do that, you'll be able to look in their past and see that they never made good on anything that they said they were going to do. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. So any woulda, coulda, shouldas, they're going to be gone out your life. Okay? Anybody that is not going to make good on their word and see things through, yeah, no. Somebody don't know what they doing unless you give them that direction. Like you give them the actual inspiration and say, what are you thinking about this? Then that's how they come up with all of these things. But they really kind of fishing the direction off of you. Now I gotta pause it again. I checked on food. Now the cat. There's so many distractions in y'all stuff. Okay, Scorpio, it's something going on with a distraction in the back, and I'm trying to see what's going on, because this is a distraction here. It's something about females. It's something about a distraction. Somebody is trying to distract you with tasks. Okay, they're trying to distract you with tasks. They don't want you speaking, because you're a foundation. The foundation that you're making for yourself, or you being a generating force for something, for people to move forward in a balanced way. So what they doing is they projecting on you to keep you distracted from. This is a profession or something like that. Yeah, they trying to delay something. Somebody is trying to delay something in the ethers. Okay, it has something to do with the bloodline issue. They trying to siphon for their own bloodline. Everybody under karma in this bloodline. I'm getting the female side. Yeah, they've been under this for a long time too. But the cycle is closed, so something is over. They were supposed to close it, and they delayed something that's already closed. What in the world? Yeah. So, okay. So let me explain to y'all if y'all never seen tarot readings. Somebody is trying to delay something. This could be somebody that's trying to sacrifice somebody for a long time. Now, these cards in this position, this is death. This is a actual physical death. So the death will come first, and then the world will come after that. But you see it in this position. Somebody is trying to stop something from physically dying, but this is death. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't sugarcoat the stuff that I see. Somebody is trying to stop or delay a death, but it's going to happen. I don't know how many people it's going to hit, because the woman and child on these cards this is bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? This is bloodlines. This is like a worldwide thing. You get what I'm saying? So it's a worldwide thing. This could affect the whole community, a whole group, a whole secret society, whatever it is, a whole coven of witches, a whole, whatever you want to say, warlock, whatever it is. They've been delaying this, but it's inevitable. This is somebody is protected, watched at all corners. Yeah, you can't do that, because it's a resurrection here. So somebody tried to delay death, but it's yeah. I know they ain't. Y'all seeing how that card stuck to that? I know they wasn't delaying one of these dragons from waking up. Now this is something that I put. I'm not gonna keep going into this read, because Scorpio is just worldwide for me. It's not. We all are Scorpio, but this right here, this has to do with the equator. That's over. The equator is very significant. Every country that hit the equator, Brazil, parts of Africa. So if they delaying this, like I'm not even. I can't. Yeah, it's inevitable though. So like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be different for a lot of y'all. Some people is they trying to stop somebody from waking up and having a resurrection, or trying to put somebody back to sleep. Because I told y'all it was love spells and all of that, but that's done. Like it's inevitable. Yeah. Somebody, a bunch of people trying to feed off of something. This is a support. Somebody using somebody to harvest off of them and support. That's not gonna happen. Ooh, somebody is running away from their mother or their mother's bloodline. I know we said mother. Somebody trying to get away, but you know. Okay, so we got, what is this? The model and detective. So let me see how I'm reading this, because detective is what I looked at. Somebody asking questions, y'all. Somebody wants to know where somebody went. Yeah, somebody want to know where somebody went, but why? Like, somebody took a risk. I don't know, because whatever it is, they know about it. It's somebody here with influence, because I'm getting the actor, the model, the actor, the model, and the pilot. Sorry, I put that together. But somebody is being sacrificed. Now this could be spiritual. There's a glamour here. Somebody is not who they say they are. But with this, somebody traveled. There's somebody that travels on a regular with influence, and that's the person of interest. Ooh, and it's another person. Who was that? I just missed it. It's a dude here. Hold on. Somebody somebody came up on a come up. Okay, so how do I explain? Somebody whole persona has changed. Like they got better clothes and whatever this is. It's like, where'd you get the money for that? Who gave you that? Where'd you spend? Like that type of stuff. Somebody is questioning somebody about finances, receipts, where they spend on, where they been to. Okay. Ooh, it's giving me something spiritual. Hold on, y'all. Somebody got the strength off of another person. Whatever this was borrowed. And then they had the nerve to paint a picture for everybody that they was some type of boss. So now it's almost like this detective wants to speak to the boss. I'm telling you, somebody painted their picture like they was large and in charge. Somebody actually like they made a persona for themselves, like they large and in charge. That's the only way I can explain to you. Well, the detective wants to know how they got that way. They question them about, before they question about anything else, they want to know about, how did you become this person? How did you get the things that you got? Where did you gift? Because with these, if somebody got gifts or favors or something, I don't know what this is. Could it be a gigolo, or what do you call a female harlot? Like a hoe, but an escort. That's the word. Like an escort. Like this person is a high paid prostitutes, and yeah. Wow. Somebody know somebody fake when they see it, because that's where they come from. Wow. It says the lumberjack, masculine and outdoorsy. He'll chop wood but may not break the ice. Somebody vicious. Okay, I'm liking this, y'all. I'm sorry, but let me just tell y'all. Somebody is flipping on somebody. Somebody is flipping on somebody. I don't know why they resentful, but to get back on this person could be because somebody left them, or somebody just left them behind. Okay? And this person is trying to bring somebody down the size. But I really feel like what I'm picking up on this card, whoever they trying to bring down the size was a player. It was two people that was players, and they one playing the other. So this is something that somebody deserved right here. I ain't really worked with these cards yet, but I'm telling you, this person right here is gonna knock this. What did I say before? I said it's somebody that travel, and they like an influencer, like they travel, and I think I got the model and the, I forget, y'all had to go back, but anyway, somebody gonna chop somebody down to size, and they chopping them down to size. They're not. This person ain't living in their truth. And the person that's gonna knock them down to size is actually telling the truth about this person, what they show the world versus who they really are. So somebody about to put somebody on blast, and it's gonna knock them down to not. It's gonna knock them down to where they supposed to be. Now, if I'm saying this in a positive sense, this person has to work on their image. See, what's going on now is that we have to worry about whether we match that inside, and people don't match that inside. This will only be a threat to somebody that's living a lie. They showing the world something, but they not compassionate, kind, or they not somebody that should be followed. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go to hell. No, let me stop. But I'm just saying, unless you want to live a lie and you fake, this would be the person to follow. But this person right here, yeah, they have no skills whatsoever. They just know how to glamour. So this person is knocking somebody down the size that need to be down there for their healing to take effect, okay? And we got the detective card back on the bottom. So we're going to leave that right there. All right, these was what I used for Gemini. I'm using all of the cards that I use. Boundaries. Block confusion. Block out confusion. Do not be pulled back to the past. Whole group working together. I got the same thing with Gemini. It's so weird because I picked these two signs to go first. It's going to take time to clear up the confusion, but just know that y'all got investigators actually in the 3D realm that's clearing it up, okay? Somebody has a lot of passion for somebody, so something was thrown off. Somebody was doing something for a while to confuse another person. It's time to be optimistic. So it's something here about triggers. Okay, we're going right back to this reflection time. Okay, you're going to feel like you want to seesaw at times. You're going to feel like you want to seesaw at times. Sometimes you're going to feel happy. Sometimes you're going to feel sad. And the best thing you can do is be in solitude and don't get pulled into nobody drama. Because for some of y'all, somebody's being implicated in something. Somebody's trying to implicate somebody in something that don't have nothing to do with. Then you ain't got nothing to worry about that. But then it's another person in here that was acting like somebody. And I don't want to say they was being a copycat. That's not what they was trying to do. They just trying to mirror whatever the times are as far as the collective. So, you know, if they're not within, they not without. You get what I'm saying? Whatever that term is, if they not true inside, then it's trash outside. They're going to be brought down. But there's a trigger here. Somebody don't want somebody to love somebody. Did we already say that? Somebody don't want somebody to be in another relationship. Did I say that? Yeah, because they've been leading them along the wrong path. And the end of this emotional interference. If you ain't got nobody in your life, just know that somebody. I feel like if some people work together, it's like somebody feels so strongly about approaching a person, but somebody keeps telling them, "No, don't worry about it. Don't do that." They don't know nothing about love. Whoever that person is, you better look at their love life. Okay, you better look at the things that they heal. Don't just look at their love life. Look at their relationship with their mother, their father, their animals, their pain. Are they selfish or not? Because this person does not know anything about love. They don't like the fact that you're optimistic, so they want to shoot you down. You got to go off your own feelings. You can't go off somebody else's feelings. You can't get somebody to do a love spell. Do a love spell for me. Do some, no, whatever this is out of order. Whatever this manipulation is. I'm picking up ghosting for sure. Somebody does not know what love is. They're not healed. They cannot help you beyond what their scope of healing is. Okay. This is a person that has to choose love over money. So they may want you around because they don't have love for themselves. Like I said, they're going to lose their sense of direction. And if they don't have you around for love, then they're going to lose their money if you go away. So, it's definitely some vampire energy going on. They ain't got nothing to talk about if you're not on the internet or you're not on their Facebook, whatever this trash is. Euphoria. What is this? So if you go on whatever this journey is, you start to take time to reflect, right? Because something is going down, something is decreasing in you that needs to, so that you can avoid this distraction. You're going to come out as something completely new. Let me feel this card and tell y'all. Okay, so you will come out healed, but this right here is this is you projecting out healing. So I don't know what you was projecting out before. You was projecting out what feels to me as confusion, and it's in the form of fragmented energy. But this right here, you're supposed to be able to you're supposed to shoot out healing energy to other people. And that voided space that you in is because nobody has access to you. It's almost like you got your energy, it became corrupted, and then you start spitting out whatever you was attached to, and that needed to be cleared up so you don't infect anybody else. This rainbow energy is actually healing. I'm hearing the loss of a connection, but whatever this is, whatever this loss of connection was, came from interference. Somebody keep telling somebody, be single. No, you're going to lose money. No, do this. They telling them the opposite because they can't do it. Like, ew. You got optimism and connection. Whatever this is that you going to after you come out, whatever this healing phase is, because this outside the norm. Once you go through whatever this is, it's going to lead you, like I said, it's going to lead you to a person that don't have as much as you do. Somebody that has potential and that's actually willing to do the work. Black, white, rich, poor, whatever it is, it's going to be contrasting. But the optimism and the euphoria between the connection, because it's just awkward. It's different and you don't know what to do. So the only thing you can do in a situation is to learn each other. And this will make a very strong connection, but it is unorthodox or not usual. So whatever this path you're going on, like, don't try to control it or dictate it, and don't be distracted and pull back to the past. You got to step into the unknown. I would advise against fearing the unknown. Don't try to go into the unknown trying to control it either, because it could lead to romance, just like them cards said. Somebody did not want you to leave. There we go. I don't know if I shuffled it again or whatever I did, because I know this was in the middle when I split it, and romance was behind this. So let me see. Somebody give up, but they give up because they sacrifice. They sacrificing themselves because they caught up in their own illusion. They was just triggered, so now they realizing that they was the problem. I mean, but they only realizing that they was the problem because you gone now. Maybe somebody had love for you. That's what I'm saying. It's distractions. Congratulations. That's over. Whatever emotional interference that was plaguing y'all is gone. Lord have mercy. I don't think I plucked. Maybe I did pluck a couple of cards off the deck, but yeah, confusion. I'm done. I know I'm done. Ooh, I know I'm done. Same things keep popping up. Hold on. Gemini may help y'all a lot only because Gemini is a mirror, but Gemini reading may help y'all a lot. Maybe some of y'all was dealing with Geminis. I don't know. It could be, if it's not Gemini's, it's an extended family member or a sibling. That's what Gemini rules. It could be that somebody don't have as much education as you, and that could have been annoying. But that was just meant for you to slow down. All right. Scorpio moon could be very significant, but this is for all Scorpios. All right, y'all. Thank you.